During the time of the Second Arab War and the Israeli occupation that occurred in 1973, the presidents of Egypt and Syria prepared for a surprise attack, creating a new front to target the Jewish forces. Their defense was weak, with only the two presidents and a few trusted individuals standing by. Though there was a shortage, the intelligence and battle maps from the meeting quickly reached Israel, allowed them to strengthen their defense against the new front, and they avoided a heavy blow that could have struck them. On the other hand, the Egyptian forces changed their previous tactics and attacked a different area. In this way, both sides claimed victory in the fighting of that day, and each recognized it as a significant day. The Jews named the battle that took place that day the Yom Kippur War, while Egypt refers to it as the October War. Now there was an individual who was very close to the Egyptian president who passed secrets to both sides. Egypt, he was considered a brilliant intelligence asset who fed the Jews false information. Israel regarded him as a loyal spy who worked for them. The person who caused all this controversy and confusion was this man named Ashraf Marwan, the son-in-law of the former Egyptian president Gamal Abdel Nasser. Known as a brilliant politician, a wealthy arms dealer, suspected of being a double agent. In today's video, we will uncover the secret behind this man. 2007, in one of London's most affluent neighborhoods, at a time when the media's attention was focused on the resignation of British Prime Minister Tony Blair, a man fell from the 5th floor of a luxury apartment building in London. The man was a 65-year-old senior official who had long been part of London's wealthy elite. He had served within successive Egyptian governments and was also known for his involvement in the international arms trade. At the same time, he was a highly controversial figure, Ashraf Marwan. Ashraf Marwan was an Egyptian businessman who entered Egyptian politics at a young age and became close to the president of the time, earning significant trust within the Egyptian presidential palace. Following his death, a dispute arose between Egypt and Israel. The Egyptian government and his family accused Israel's Mossad intelligence agency of assassinating him, and Egypt regarded Marwan as a national hero who had saved his country during a critical period and inflicted serious damage on the Israeli leadership. Israel, on the other hand, claimed that he was killed by Egyptian intelligence and insisted that Marwan had been a loyal spy who worked for Israel and never betrayed them. The London police ruled his death a suicide, stating that he had jumped from the building himself, and the case was officially closed. So what made the Ashraf Marwan case so controversial? How could Egypt view him as a hero, while Israel considered him a faithful spy who never betrayed them? Mohammed Ashraf Marwan came from a family of great prestige and respect in Egypt. His grandfather was the chief judge of Egypt's highest courts, and his father was a senior military officer who reached the rank of brigadier general and later served as deputy commander of the National Guard. His mother came from the wealthy and influential Al Fayed family. After graduating from university, Marwan joined the Egyptian military and attained the rank of lieutenant. He met the daughter of Egyptian President Gamal Abdel Nasser at a small sports club. Shortly thereafter, out of respect for Marwan's family background, Nasser agreed to his marriage to his daughter. Afterward, Marwan left the military and began working in the presidential office, even though his role there was initially a junior one. This man was a person who was extremely close to the president, and at times he acted as the president's personal secretary. He was personally a young man who was very intelligent and easily understood politics and the workings of the presidential office. It even happened that he took part in highly sensitive meetings. As the president showed him great trust, there was no protocol that could restrict this man. During vacations, he used to travel to the city of London, especially to the most expensive places. Many of his trips to London are where the stories of confusion and the most puzzling mysteries surrounding Marwan begin. On one hand, there is how Egypt wrote his history and the image it gave him amid the widespread suspicion surrounding his life. On the other hand, there is how he was portrayed in international newspapers, especially those aligned with Israel. The main source cited to claim that Marwan became an Israeli spy is a book written by an Israeli professor who was once part of the Israeli Ministry of Foreign Affairs. That professor relayed a report attributed to the Mossad leadership at the time, published in the Guardian newspaper, which strongly supported Israel. On one occasion, he described Marwan as the most influential spy of the 20th century. The newspaper, quoting the head of Mossad's European operations at the time, stated that they had monitored Marwan's movements and behavior for a long period, and that he was someone they wanted to work with. He was a person who loved leisure and enjoyment very much. Naturally, he needed a lot of money. While he was in London, they met in a cafe, Marwan and a Mossad member, who presented him with an offer of cooperation. Any information he provided would earn him him $100,000 per month. Marwan was greatly impressed, and they agreed to meet again at the same place the following month, with Marwan bringing whatever information he could obtain so they could test his ability to access sensitive documents. As agreed, a month later, they met in London, and Marwan arrived with documents hidden inside a medical file, taken directly from the Egyptian presidential office. It was a complete surprise to the Mossad's European agent that they had obtained someone so important and apparently loyal. They gave him code names such as the Angel, the Prince of Babylon, and other symbolic names. This secret relationship of information sharing continued for some time.